Hey everyone, welcome to episode one of my podcast, I Didn't Do It. I'm your host, Tamia, and today we will just be getting to know me since this is the first episode, and most of the episodes I'll just be interviewing people. So for this podcast, I Didn't Do It, it will be basically talking about stuff that I have never done that other people had experienced. I'll be interviewing different people on experiences that I have never experienced, like motherhood, fatherhood, being in the military, going to a Keone, just different stuff. So not just me learning from these other experiences, but hopefully you guys as well that's tuning in will be learning from these experiences. So today, like I said, we're gonna be learning about me. I have a series of questions that I'm gonna go through and answer, and definitely feel free to answer these questions as well, whether it's in the comments or just talking out loud to the video, because I know I tend to do that sometimes as well. But yeah, we can just answer these questions together and get to know a little bit about each other. First question I have: what is one thing on your bucket list? So one thing on my bucket list is to travel the world. I definitely love traveling, even though I have motion sickness. I love traveling to different places I had never been before, never experienced, trying new things. I just love to explore overall. So one thing on my bucket list is to definitely travel the world. Do you have any pets? No. Currently, I don't have any pets. My oldest brother has a dog, but hopefully one day in the future, I'll end up having a cat because I really love cats. But right now, financially, I don't have any pets. Question three: what's your favorite podcast? My favorite podcast that I currently watch nonstop is this podcast called Sweet and Sour. If you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. It's with these two hosts. One of them is Lily Pichu, and another one is Pokimane. And I just love the videos. It's so hilarious. I definitely recommend checking them out. Question four: if you could only eat one food for breakfast for the rest of your life, what would it be? um I can't think of one just singular like item. When it comes to breakfast, if I could have this for the rest of my life, I would have chicken and waffles. If I could choose something else, I would do French toast and waffles. I feel like everybody has this debate whether they like pancakes or waffles. I'm a French toast type of girl, so I'd rather have French toast. But I love that combo as far as sweet and savory. So I love French toast and waffles. I mean, not French toast and waffles. I love French toast and chicken, fried chicken at that. So fried chicken and French toast, I'll eat that for the rest of my life. Question five: if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to travel to? I would love to travel to Bora Bora. If you haven't heard of Bora Bora, definitely check it out. It's so beautiful. The ocean is so clear. I know a lot of places like in the Caribbean, the ocean is really clear, but oh my gosh, you should definitely check out Bora Bora. The only reason why I haven't traveled to Bora Bora as of yet, not just because of like how expensive it is, but also the travel. It's so long to get there. I'm willing to do it sometime in the future, but right now, I'm like, oh, I would not travel for that long. Question six: do you have tattoos? I currently only have three tattoos. I have one on my leg, one on my arm, and one on my back. I have no small tattoos. All of them are either medium size or large. But I do plan on getting a lot more tattoos. Question seven: what's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve: I don't like people repeating themselves. Like, the only reason why I tend to repeat myself is I feel like nobody heard me or nobody acknowledged that they heard me. So I don't know if you have heard me. So sometimes I do repeat myself and people are like, I heard you the first time. Okay, I'm supposed to know that if you didn't say anything. But I hate when people repeat themselves. Or if someone said it already and somebody else said it again right after them, I'm like, please don't do that. That would annoy me, especially if they try to, help me out as far as criticizing me or like point me in the right direction or tell me like, oh, you shouldn't do that. I hate when multiple people say, I'm like, okay, I heard it the first time. You you don't need to repeat it or have a whole audience saying it. I hate that. Question 8. If you had to move to another country, where would you choose? I honestly don't know. No place is perfect, and I'm really close to New York as far as I grew up and was raised in New York City. So I can't think of being living anywhere else but the city. I would love to have different homes in different places or just constantly visit other places where every place feels like home. But I can never just not live in a city, or I don't see myself just being anywhere else but the city. As far as I'll probably be traveling everywhere where I still have a home in the city, but I'm rarely home. But I just can't choose any place else to live at besides the city. If you have one day to pamper yourself, what would that day be like? I feel like the only way I will go and pamper myself is just going to the spa because those hot stone treatments is just really, really good. But as well as just getting my nails done and getting my hair done, as far as making sure I'm good. And if I look good, I feel good, of course. If not, then I'll go shopping or go out to eat, make sure inside is good as well. But if everything is good at that part, I feel like the only thing else I would do is just sleep, stay at home, just watching YouTube videos because all I do is binge watch YouTube videos or read. I like to read a lot on Webtoon. If you haven't heard of Webtoon, check out that app. I know I'm promoting a lot of things, but check out Webtoon because it's really, really good. It's just people that mix their own comments, illustrated, write stories. And a lot of the stories I be reading is just so good that I be just binge reading all those different comics. So I definitely recommend checking out Webtoon as well. Question 10. Do you have any secret talents? No, I don't have any current secret talent, but I know one of my teachers I used to have in college, that where I used to take a poetry class, he acknowledged how talented I was as far as when he just throws out a prompt or like a topic that we should have in our poems, and we have like I'll say like 20 minutes to make them. I tend to make like make really good poems with that way. As far as not giving a prompt or anything, I feel like I struggle more as far as creative block. But when somebody gives me a topic or gives me a prompt to work with, I tend to make them really well. And not only that, I always challenge myself to rhyme with it. So the fact that I only make it in 20 minutes with a prompt, so I'm only limited to that topic or prompt, and I make it rhyme as well. Yeah, my teacher was like, "Yeah, you're talented when it comes to making poetry on the spot." So I'm like, "Oh, who knows?" But as far as anything else, I don't think I have a secret talent. Question 11. Do you know what your parents would have named you if they haven't chosen your name? I know my mom had other names that she wanted to be my first name. As far as those are my middle names now. I'm not gonna say my middle name out loud so y'all know my full go. But my middle names are the names that she would thought of picking out as my first name. But when it came to my name, she knew it weren't she wanted it to be a T. So the other two names, she's like, those are nice and unique, but she wants my name to be with T. My dad, on the other hand, he wanted me to be named after him. And my mom was like, no. She knew she wanted my name to start with a T. So my dad was like, oh, you have my name, but with a T. My mom was like, absolutely not. That doesn't even sound right. I'm not going to say my dad's name right now. As far as you, maybe in the future I'll get to meet my dad on this podcast. But my mom was like, yeah, no. He stuck with Tamia. And I came to really, really like my name. Question 12. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Of course, the superpower I would choose is flight. I could just travel anywhere by flight. I don't have to pay for traveling through a plane or going on a train. That'll be the easiest way for me to travel. So I feel like the number one superpower will be flight. And I know some people will be like, oh, well, why don't you choose teleportation? No, I like traveling. As far as I also get to see everything when I travel. So like being on a train, I always like to look out the window. So I'm like, I like the journey as well as the destination. So I'd rather just fly there. Question 13. What is the last show you watched and loved? I really been liking the Apothecary Diaries. That has been a really good show for me. I also like Demon Slayer. Um, I don't really watch too many shows besides like watching YouTube videos. If you count like their podcast shows and stuff like that, shows. Um, like I said, I like Sweet and Sour podcasts. I also like Trash Taste podcasts. But as far as just regular shows like TV shows and stuff like that, I don't really watch too many of them. Besides anime. Um, so yeah, I think the ones that I would really choose that I watched recently that I really enjoyed was the Apothecary Diaries and Demon Slayer. So definitely check those out. So now I'm just gonna go into would you rather questions. Question 14. Early bird or night owl? I am neither. I'm not gonna lie. I will wake up early in the morning, not by choice. So like I will wake up at like 7:30 in the morning, 8 in the morning, just because I'm used to waking up early for my morning shifts. And with that, I'm like, I'm not a morning person though. I would not want to get out of bed. I'd rather stay in bed right there until like 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning. And that's when I would like to get out of bed. But night owl, I'm not that either because I tend to get sleepy early on or just be too lazy to go out. Unless I'm already having a good time with the right amount of people and have a few drinks in my system, I'll be like, oh, let's go out. But as far as being up late, I'm not I'm not one of those. But I did pull an all nighter one time. Just one time. But that would be it for me. Question 15. Sweet, savory, or sour? I'd rather pick savory. I love savory food. Mainly, this should add this on here. I love spicy food. I really like spicy food. If I could have anything spicy, everything spicy, I would. I put hot sauce on my chicken. I like spicy rice as far as I'll get halal food and always put hot sauce and white sauce on my rice. Um, so like if anything, I would choose none of these and just pick spicy. But out of these three, I'll just pick savory because savory is so good. I love me all savory foods. After that, I would choose sour and then sweet because I love sour candy. Question 16. Work from home or in person? If I had the choice, I would definitely would work from home, but I feel like I would have been more productive if I was in person. Even when sometimes I do homework when I'm at work because I'm on a time crunch, um, I feel like I get more work done when I'm at work in person because anytime I'm home, I'm doing work in my bed. So I'll say I'm best in person rather than at home, but I would definitely rather work at home. Question 17. Personal driver or a personal chef? I'd rather have a personal chef. As far as personal driver, I'm like, I do travel, but I don't have enough time to be traveling as often. And then you can't just drive everywhere. Like you could drive to different places, whether it's a 14-hour drive, uh, stuff like that. But some places that I would really like to go to is overseas. So I'm like, it doesn't even matter if I had a personal driver. Like I still utilize it, but I'm like, I'd rather have a personal chef because I have not enough time on my hands to always have to cook. And plus, with that, I will have a better like food lifestyle as far as I'll eat healthier. And I really will like that. Question 18. Lifetime free travel or lifetime free food? Lifetime free travel all the way. I would always like to travel. So even if I had unlimited food, I'm like, I'll just be wanting to donate with my personal chef. I'll be making all these different foods and giving it away or selling it. But I'd rather have free travel for a lifetime because free travel also is more expensive than the food. Question 19. Silence or background noise? Always background noise. Even when I go to sleep, I have to have something playing in the background as I fall asleep. Like I'll be watching YouTube videos until I fall sleepy. Sometimes if I have it on the TV, I will turn it off. But sometimes I even just forget to turn it off and just fall asleep. So I usually just watch YouTube videos on my laptop to be safe. But I need to have background noise. Even when I'm watching YouTube videos, sometimes I would just be playing on my phone playing games. So I would definitely say background noise. Question 20. Going out or staying in? I'd rather stay in. I feel more comfortable and I'm not a real like major social person. I there's been times when I went out like, okay, I wanted to go out because I'm not home. I'm traveling someplace. But then I'll be like, I went out, but I didn't have a good time because I didn't feel like I wanted myself to go out. I felt obligated to go out, but my body doesn't like going out. My body didn't feel like going out. It's only on rare occasions where I would actually want to go out. So I rather just stay in, feel comfortable in my bed, and not having to socialize or my ear getting blacked out with music. Question 21. Saver or spender? Definitely a spender. I try to be a saver. Can't save for nothing. Can't. I try, but no, it doesn't work. Question 22. Cocktail or mocktail? Cocktail all the way. Actually, fun fact, I got my bartending license. So I tend to bartend a little bit for my friends and family. I'm trying to get a bartending job, still looking for some. But right now, yeah, I just like bartending for just my friends and family, just for fun. But yeah, I would definitely go with cocktail. 23. Vacation or staycation? Vacation all the way. Like I said, love to travel. Even though staycation does feel nice, it only feels nice if I'm doing it with somebody I enjoy staying home with. Question 24. Sparkling or still? Sparkling all the way. I love sparkling water. My family could tell you, I love sparkling water. I feel like if I had sparkling water, I would drink a lot more water. But I'm not. If I if I had a sparkling machine, that would have been amazing. If they make those, definitely link in the comments as far as a sparkling machine that you found that you know is really good. I would definitely love to buy one. Question 25. Window or aisle seat? I'd rather have a window seat. But then sometimes on certain transportation or how long it is, I'd rather have an aisle seat. Like if it's a shorter ride, I'd rather have an aisle seat so I could quickly get off and enjoy where I'm at. But then at the same time, if it's a long flight, I'd rather have a window seat because I like to enjoy the view on my way there. Even when I'm in the aisle seat, I'll still be peeking out the window, even though I don't have the window seat. But yeah, I definitely like watching outside. Question 26. Silver, gold, or both? I'd rather have silver. All I do every day is wear silver, but I do like the look of gold, but I really like silver. It's more plain and simple. All right, that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoy making it. Thanks for tuning in, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next week episode. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share if you enjoyed the video. And leave a comment of any fun facts you may have about yourselves, or even some questions or criticism or advice that you have to help me out with creating this YouTube video. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for supporting my small channel. And y'all know how much it means to me. This podcast I've been meaning to do for the longest time. So actually starting to do this, it just means everything to me. So I definitely appreciate y'all just even coming in to actually view this video and support it that way. But yeah, see y'all next week.